There we go. All right, boys and girls, we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, thank you for being on here with us on Thriving Thankful Thursday. And listen, we got a little bit of a late start. I'm not sure who else may have slept in this morning. I did. I'm not gonna lie. This cooler weather, right? For all of you guys and gals that have been waiting for sweater weather, here it is, boys and girls. Enjoy it for the next 2.5 hours, because after that, it is over. me. Do, re, mi, fa, so. All right, boys and girls, let's go, because Thriving Thankful Thursday. Today, we're going to be talking about gratitude, as if you didn't know, right? Thank you. Yes, specifically today, though, we're going to be talking about gratitude fuels growth. So what does that look like? What does fueling growth look like? And what does it have to do with gratitude? I'm glad you asked. Thank you for being on here with us live. For those of you that are watching this on the recording, definitely appreciate you guys being on here. And again, listen, here lately, these have been turning into a kind of a workshop style setting. So if you're watching this on the replay, hit pause, answer the questions, do the work, and then come back and hit play. So today we're just simply going to be talking about thriving now. Not next week, not next month, not even next year, even though it's going to set up for a perfect thrive in 25 kind of thing. But we're going to be talking about thriving now, right here, today. And so get your pen and papers ready, because we're going to be dropping some writer-downers and giving you some practical, pragmatic, very simplistic, fundamental, right? F-U-N, fundamental steps on how to thrive right now. Because gratitude, boys and girls, it's not just an attitude. It's a superpower that can transform your perspective, your relationships, and more importantly, your results. And the best part, you ready? Get this. You can start thriving with gratitude right here, right now. Where you're at with what you got, baby. Let's go. Ready? First writer downer. Mr. Ziglar said this, all right? He said, the more you express gratitude for what you have, the more you will have to express gratitude for. Ooh, superpower, baby. I'm telling you, it's the gratitude is your superpower. Matter of fact, I don't have it. I have it somewhere. Jackie Liston, Mr. Gratitude, Mr. Grateful, Mr. Thankful. I need to have him back on the show, because he did amazing. He wrote a book called A Place Called Through. And I get it. Sometimes you just have to stop and thank God for where you're at, right? That breath we just took intentionally. When was the last time you stopped and thanked God for the air that you breathe? When was the last time you stopped and said, hey, just be thankful in the little things? Because if you're thankful in the little things, it's not long before you'll be thankful in the bigger things, right? Melody Beatty, check this out. This is an awesome quote right here. Gratitude turns what we have into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos into order, and confusion into clarity. Hey, this holiday season, how many people are going to be living in chaos? How many people are going to be... How about if we turn on our superpower of gratitude and allow that chaos to come into order and allow that confusion to convert into clarity? The 3 C's: confusion, converting to clarity. Oh, that might be another social media live right there. Hey, look, our theme scripture for Thriving Thankful Thursday is this: Thessalonians 5:18. Right? A lot of people want to know what the will of God is. What's the will of God for you? 1 Thessalonians 5:18 answers it. It says, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. Could it get any more plainer? I mean, I'm just saying, why else are you on here, boys and girls? Why else? Look, here's the message. Here's what I want you to understand. Here's what I want you to get, okay? If you're driving, you can't write this down, but come back to the recording, save this as a video, and come back to it. But gratitude simply shifts your focus from what you lack to the abundance around you. Look around. Wherever you're at, look around. Yeah, that right there in the corner. Remember when you didn't have it? Look behind you. You remember when you didn't have it? Well, don't pay attention to that. I need to take that off of there. For those of you that are listening on the podcast, that was a Dallas Cowboys pillow I got in the background. We'll edit that out. We'll edit that part out. No, but just seriously, think about that. Look around. A lot of the stuff we didn't have. The lights, the monitors, the setup, the feedback. I mean, there's so many things in here. I wish I could take the camera and show you around of everything that I have in here, because at one point I didn't have it, and I'm thankful for all of it. I probably need to declutter. Yeah, you too, huh? All right, so that's what I want you to understand. So when you express gratitude, here's what happens is you create space for more blessings in your life. And gratitude isn't just for Thanksgiving. I get it. Can you believe this? Next week is Thanksgiving. Who's ready? Hey, listen, in the comment section, what's your favorite Thanksgiving dish? What's your favorite Thanksgiving dish? I could eat the dressing that my wife makes by itself. Maybe a little roll, maybe a little gravy, and that's it. We're good. But I could eat the dressing by itself. The thing I typically stay away from is that cranberry stuff. I'm just not all for that cranberry stuff. Seems like you could put some peanut butter with that cranberry and make with the biscuit, make you a cranberry and peanut butter sandwich. But I'm out on that. Anyway, okay, so what? Squirrel. We'll edit that part out too. No, we'll leave it in there. So seriously, gratitude isn't just for Thanksgiving. It's a lifestyle. It's a way of living. And that's what fuels your growth. So here's the baby steps. Here's what I want you to write down. Start with gratitude. And if you don't have it, oh man, it's in my back. Start with the gratitude journal. Write down 3 things, just 3 things that you're grateful for right now. If you're at your desk or if you're at the house sitting down having coffee, grab you a piece of paper, grab you a journal, and just write down 3 things that you're grateful for. You want to turn it into a habit? Do it every morning for 66 days. Maybe some of you can't do it in the morning. Do it in the evening. Before you go to bed, write down 3 things that you're grateful for that happened to you that day. Or just 3 things you're grateful for in general. My family, my church, my career, my clients that I mean, we can go on and on. And then here's number 2, right? Choose one person, just one. Go through your phone, go through your contacts list. Just choose one person that you can appreciate and send them a thank you text or a note. Or call them and tell them how much you appreciate their friendship, how you're thinking about them and you love them. And number 3, practice gratitude in the moment. Pause, right? Chaos is all around us. Just pause. Learn to just pause in the moment and silently give thanks when something positive happens today. When something positive to you happens today, just pause and just say thanks. Just give thanks. It's that simple, guys. We're so often too fast, too furious, right? We're churn and burn, baby. Slow down, right? It's the slowing down that you're able to speed up. And so here's the question I want you to pause and answer for yourself. How can expressing gratitude right now help you see opportunities instead of obstacles? How can expressing gratitude right now help you see opportunities instead of obstacles? I mean, seriously. Right? The obstacle is the way. A lot of times the question is the answer. It's weird, but if you think about that, John Maxwell said that every problem has within itself the seed of its own solution, guys, but you cannot find that which you're not looking for. Right? Even the Bible says, seek and you will find. All right. So let's start to create that ripple effect, okay? Because, you've heard of poetry and emotion. We're going to be talking about gratitude in action. Ooh. I like that. We can probably copyright that, trademark that, something. Okay, Mr. Ziglar said this. He said, you cannot, it's almost impossible to truly be grateful without wanting to share your blessing with others. It's almost impossible. Cicero said gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all others. And so that's why Mr. Ziglar said that the attitude of gratitude is one of the most healthiest emotions, because it's the one that all the others are based upon. I mean, seriously, guys, Matthew 10:8 says that pretty plainly. Freely you have received, freely give. We had Bob Berg on here on the podcast a while back, and he's the co-author of The Go-Giver. Go out and give of your time and your talent, your treasures, your resources, your gifts, your talents, your skills, your abilities. And it's that what you're going to find out is that the law of reciprocity almost by default kicks in without you having to do anything. Now, don't do it maliciously, right? With malintent. But all of a sudden, what happens, again, here's what I want you to understand and gain clarity on. is that gratitude isn't just personal, guys. It's contagious. When you share your gratitude, it encourages others to do the same, creating that ripple effect of positivity that I was mentioning about earlier. And so you can start that. If it's not around you, you can be that first domino that goes into it and watch the next domino go and go and go and go. Maybe, but we're gonna give you some very, very, very simple, pragmatic steps to take. And so here's the word. Here's that C word again. Compliment or acknowledge someone's efforts in a specific and meaningful way. Compliment or acknowledge someone's efforts in a specific and meaningful way. Maybe it's a coworker that you saw them do something. Go over there and compliment them genuinely, authentically. Don't be trying to force it. No, be genuine and authentic about it. And here's the next one. Here's the one I love to do, right? Pay it forward. When was the last time you bought somebody's meal? You got to be careful, though, because don't be like that guy. I'm not going to say any names, but don't be like that guy that they said that their bill was X amount, and they're like, oh, what about the guy behind them? Give me a single person, not a whole family. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, what is it? Pay it forward. Buy someone a coffee. Buy someone or a Happy Meal. Buy somebody well, never mind. Those Happy Meals aren't happy anymore. But it's one of those things that you can perform an act of kindness. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money. And then here's the third one. Share a social media post about what you're grateful for. Matter of fact, in the comment section, what are you grateful for? What are you thankful for? What are you grateful for? And I want you to inspire your circle. You be the person, you be the conduit, you be that first domino that goes off and gets this whole thing started. And so what is it for you? I mean, how or who can you uplift today by sharing your gratitude with them this day? Matter of fact, in the next 5 minutes, I'm fixing to wrap this thing up here pretty soon. But you can do that right now. Share with them a social media post or just tag them. I mean, how cool would it be for us to start a thankful Thursday, a thriving thankful Thursday post social media post where we just tag people, say, I'm thankful for you. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna tag some of you guys in there, and let's see who else shares this, and let's see how far it can go. All right, so let's do this. Okay, the last one, we're gonna wrap this thing up. Gratitude is a tool. Use gratitude as a tool for thriving in challenges. Because here's the thing. Mr. Ziglar said, sometimes adversity is what you need to face in order to become successful. Every great business basically is solving a problem. And there was some adversity that brought that about. And so they were able to figure it out. Had it not been for the adversity they were facing, they wouldn't have been able to come up with the business idea. Melanie Beatty, to go back to her, she said this: gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and even more. Right? Everybody thinks they got to have the sports car until they realize they know somebody that doesn't have a car at all. Somebody wants a bicycle until they realize that somebody doesn't have legs. And it's all subjective, right? And so Romans 8:28 says, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. That's you. You have been called for a purpose, for a higher purpose, for so much more than you're currently getting right now in this life. And I wonder what would happen if you started to really activate that superpower and having that attitude of gratitude in the little things. How exciting would that be for you guys? Because here's the thing. Here's what I want you to understand. Gratitude doesn't erase the challenges. It just simply reframes them. So when you focus on what's good, even during those tough times, you develop resilience and hope, because you know that if God brought you through it, or if God brought you to it, he's going to carry you through it. He's no respecter of person that he can't do it for somebody else and he won't do it for you. No, it doesn't work that way. If he did it for somebody else, he can do it for you. If he did it for you before, he can do it for you again. So here's the 3 things that I want you to write down. Here's the 3 steps to doing that. Think back to a lesson that you've learned from a recent challenge and give thanks for the growth that it brought. Think back to a recent challenge that you went through, that you were able to come through, and I want you to give thanks for the growth. It made you a better person. It made you a stronger person. And so that's the thing, right? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I love the translation. I keep saying this, and I need to look it up. Psalms 118, verse 18 says, "The Lord has taught me a hard lesson, but he did not let me die." So seriously, guys, practice gratitude affirmations. Very simple, very, very easy things. And that's why, oh man, I gave my last one away. So we have a Ziglar self-talk card. If you don't have any affirmations, let me know. Hit me up in the DMs, in the messages, and I'll send it to you. But it could be something simple as, I am grateful for every challenge that shapes me into who I'm meant to be. Tom Hopkins said he used to have this mantra: I'm alive, I'm awake, and I feel great. What is it for you? Write it down. Again, put it right there in your mirror where you brush your teeth. So that way, every time you brush your teeth, you see it. At least you'll get to see it 3 or 4 times a week. It should be twice a day, right? In the morning and the evening. So put it, I am grateful for every challenge that shapes me into who God created me to become. And then here's the challenge part, right? I want you to take it to the next level. Share your story. Share it with somebody, because that challenge that you're going through right now is going to become somebody else's survival guide. I'm telling you, we're doing a social media live workshop tonight for some coaches, and they're all over the country. It's going to be at 7 p.m. tonight. I can't wait to see the changes that comes around from the people that are just willing, that are just wanting to learn more and be more, to do more, to have more, so that they can give more. And the truth of the matter is that once we're able to earn more, we can give more. And so we're able to do a lot of things, right? And so share your story, because overcoming adversity is something that we don't take lightly. Someone needs your encouragement. Someone needs to be encouraged because they have seen you struggle. They have seen you, right? And don't give up. I know we have those negative friends that they're just waiting. They just can't wait for you to fail. Prove them wrong, baby. Prove them wrong. So my question to you is this: how has gratitude helped you navigate those challenges and emerge even stronger? How has it, right? We talked about Transformation Tuesday, where it's that challenge of the transformation of the caterpillar to the butterfly. It doesn't just happen without pain. It doesn't happen without being in a dark place. It doesn't happen without, there's so much that happens. And so for you cool kids today, guys, it's all about thriving together and practicing gratitude in action. Gratitude in action. So I want you to put down, let's put, what emoji? Let's put the thankful hands, right? Thriving Thankful Thursday in the comment section. And I want you to share one thing that you're thankful for and grateful for today. And here in a little bit, I'm gonna make a social media post of some people that I'm grateful for and thankful for. I'm only gonna do 5 because that list could get pretty long. And then I want you to share with somebody else. Share with somebody else. Don't say anything. Just say, I'm thankful for you. I'm grateful for you. Tag them and move on. And then have them share it with somebody else. I want to see how far this thing would go. And if you're ready to get into that next level, if you're ready to unlock the power of gratitude, to thrive in every single area of your life, hey, listen, let's connect. 903-570-0052. I want to help you take that first step. I want to make it easy for you. Stop overcomplicating it. And I want to make every single day a thriving, thankful day for you guys. Hey, listen, hit me up. Listen, this is the whole Fun Life community, where we really do encourage you cool kids to activate that childlike faith that is inside of you, to live out your childhood dreams in this playground called life. That's why it's called the Fun Life community. And it's powered by this guy right here, right? Legendary speaker, trainer, motivator, Mr. Zig Ziglar himself, and his proud son, Tom Ziglar, who's the author of the foundational program that we start all the cool kids on. Choose to win, guys. If you're in real estate and you guys need to activate, and you guys need to, if you need help growing your business, hey, reach out. We can help you to be more, do more, and have more. We can help you to earn those multiple 6-figure incomes without having to be a slave to your business, without having to sacrifice your time or your joy, and you're still able to make the income that you need to make. Hey, listen, don't let the economy dictate your business. Give me a call, 903-570-0052. Hey, hit me up, guys. Let's have a thriving, thankful Thursday, and we will see you here tomorrow on Faith Your Fears Friday. Adios, amigos. Yay! First time here. Adri, buenos dias. Thank you for being here. She's loving it, baby. I love those thankful hands. Come on. Yes, thank you, Miss Fisher. Appreciate you being on here. Lawrence, my man. I love you, buddy. Hey, thank you so much. Y'all have a phenomenal, phenomenal, thriving, thankful Thursday. Adios, boys and girls.